Today I want to show you what quality men really respond to on the first date. And yes, I am talking about high quality men. I'm not talking about some low quality guys without a vision for their life, who can't hold down a job and who are only playing video games and smoking stuff. No, I'm not talking about these guys. Today I want to show you how you can attract a successful man on the first date, and what you have to do on the first date to communicate to him that you are the first woman and maybe also the only woman who truly understands him and who truly gets him. And if you can communicate that, then it will be so easy for you to get this man and to keep him. And before I actually ask you about your dresses or your makeup or your hairstyle, I want you to think about your energy. Because one of the most effective things that you can do if you want to attract a high quality man is to embrace a life-affirming and life-loving energy. And I know this is easier said than done. For example, I embarked on a deep spiritual journey during my trauma healing journey. I do a lot of meditation, and I also do other exercises that go into the realm of spirituality. But I also understand that maybe even the majority of my listeners here at the Get Him Keep Him podcast are not spiritual and don't really want to try meditation. That's okay. Don't worry, I would never force my spiritual beliefs on you. The only thing I want you to think about is how you can embrace a more life-affirming and life-loving energy. Or let's better say, how you can develop this life-affirming and life-loving energy. A couple of things that helped me on my journey, like I said, meditation, and then especially addressing my trauma and embarking on a trauma healing journey. Then doing a lot of exercises that had the goal to help me to fall in love with myself, or let's better say in the first step to accept myself, and then later on to fall in love with myself. I'm a big fan of the spiritual teacher / neuroscientist Dr. Joe Dispenza. I went to several of his retreats and I also do his meditations daily. I'm not affiliated with him at all. I don't gain anything from recommending his teachings or his books or his meditations. I just think that if you really want to dive deep into that and you want to develop this life-affirming, life-loving energy, and you want to be able to control your emotional state and guide your emotions in the directions that you want them to go, this can make your dating life so much easier. In fact, it can make every aspect of your life more enjoyable, but especially your dating life. And I can honestly say that my old self 3 years ago would have not been able to attract the amazing woman who I can now proudly call my girlfriend. Because back then I was not on that level of self-love, on that level of self-acceptance that now allowed me to enjoy this wonderful, beautiful relationship. So I just want you to think about how you can become more life-affirming, more life-loving, how you can fall in love with your life. Because when you bring this energy on the first date with the guy of your dreams, then it's almost impossible for him to not fall in love with you. Because when you can make him feel 10 times better with you than he felt before without you, then he will never let you go. And this leads me to the next point, and that's your feminine charm and your feminine energy. Yes, I know today I'm talking so much about energy, but I only do it because it's so important. And if you then combine your feminine energy with that life-affirming energy, and also with a little bit of feminine charm, when you're looking at him with your sparkling eyes, with a beautiful smile, you then check him out a little bit and you communicate to him that you are a life-loving woman who is interested in him. This will make it so much easier for you to captivate him and to make him addicted to you on the first date. And of course, you can also take it one step further and make him obsessed with you, to make him so obsessed with you that he can't even think about other women, that you are the only woman that he wants to be with. And you do that by making him feel like a hero. Because if you activate his hero instinct and you are able to make him feel like the hero of his life and the hero of his relationship, then this man will be 100% loyal to you. And if you want to find out how 7 of my amazing coaching clients achieved exactly that, you can go to gethimkeephim.com/obsession. That's gethimkeephim.com/obsession, or you simply click on the first link in the description. And what you can also do if you want to make the first date more enjoyable for him, and if you want to increase your chances to make him absolutely into you, is to admire him, and admire him not only for his success, but also for his struggle. And a lot of my clients have an issue with the word admiration. They always believe that, oh, if I admire a man, it means I put him on a pedestal and I'm subservient to him. No, not at all. That doesn't mean it at all, because he can also admire you for the amazing woman that you are. Admiration can go in both ways. Admiration is not something negative. It's something that should be mutual. And if you admire him for his masculine strength, if you admire him for his accomplishments, and at the same time, if you also admire him for being open, for being vulnerable, and for his setbacks, and what he learned from them and how he got stronger in the process, then this man will stare at you with his mouth wide open on the first date, and he won't believe that he sits across such an amazing woman like you. And if you then also support his goals and also share your goals with him, and hopefully he will then also show the same encouragement and the same support for your goals, then you are a match made in heaven. And if you then, like I just mentioned, and I want to now dive a little bit deeper into it, give him the opportunity to open up, this can make all the difference in your relationship, even though it's not a relationship yet. I know you're just having your first date, but nevertheless, if you allow him to open up by opening up first and by communicating to him in a clear and precise way that if he opens up to you and if he wants to share anything, you are actually respecting him more than if he's suppressing his emotions. This was actually something that truly shocked me and that also surprised me in a very positive way, was when my girlfriend told me that she respects men who are opening up and who are vulnerable more than men who don't do that and who don't open up and who don't share their feelings in an honest way. And if you can communicate that on the very first date, then it's guaranteed that this man wants a second date with you, because he will feel so understood, so valued, and so appreciated. And now please allow me to share a couple of basic first date tips with you that are so essential if you want to make a high quality man addicted to you. And one of the first tips I have for you, and I know it goes against what so many other dating coaches tell you, and that's to be on time. If you are late on purpose, then I can tell you one thing, and this is something that's very important for you to understand, because I coached so many women who lost incredible men by following this ridiculous dating advice that so many dating coaches for women, no matter if they are men or women, tell you. And that's to, play hard to get and don't be on time, let him wait, give him the feeling that you're busy. That's a terrible idea, because it works with low value men and also with average men who don't have that many options. But think about your typical lawyer or surgeon who has a demanding job, who has a busy schedule, who doesn't have that much free time, and who, because of his job and because of his status, has a lot of dating options. Do you think this man feels respected when you let him wait 20 minutes without apologizing, without saying, oh, sorry that I'm late, and without making an effort to be on time, or in the worst case, being late on purpose? I can promise you, and this is something where I received so many thank you emails from my coaching clients, because I can really promise you that if you are on time, your chances to get a second date with this guy are 10, if not 100, if not thousands of times higher than if you're late on purpose. I had so many amazing coaching clients who, after they finally let go of this toxic advice to be late on purpose, told me how much they thanked me for finally giving them this necessary wake-up call. Because if you're dealing with a high net worth, high quality man, he will feel disrespected and he will not put up with it. That's something that I can guarantee you. And I can also guarantee you that with such a man, and this is the kind of guy that you want to attract, at least I believe so, because, well, all of my coaching clients want to attract successful men. None of them books a coaching session with me because she says, hey, I want to attract the biggest loser on planet Earth. And what's important for you to know is that sometimes we are not even aware how much we're actually staring at our smartphone and how often we use it. I would follow a very simple rule. Once the date starts, your smartphone stays in your handbag. And I would also give a man the same advice, because I believe that it's rude to always stare at your phone and to play with your phone and to answer texts when you're on a date with somebody. I truly believe that this is very rude. You can call me old school. Maybe I'm a little bit old school even though I'm in my 30s. But anyway, I think it is rude. And if you do that, and that's something that I know from countless conversations with very high net worth men, this communicates I disrespect you and I have no respect for the time that we share together. That's something that you should keep in mind. And if you then, while you're getting to know him, really listen to what he says and you're asking deep questions about his life, about his career, about what he wants to achieve, about the man he is, then it will be so easy for you to get the second date. And if you then on the second date want to make him so obsessed with you, he can already imagine getting married to you, then you can either read the experience reports from some of my amazing clients and then find out how they made their man of their dreams obsessed with them by going to gethimkeephim.com/obsession, or you can also alternatively click on the second link in the description or go to gethimkeephim.com/video and then watch this video until the very end, because in this video you learn exactly how you can activate his hero instinct and make him obsessed with you. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.